Mozambique, 1998, the very first program ever to go to Mozambique. I was part of Moz 1. As a as an education volunteer, teaching English in a Portuguese-speaking country. And I was in Mozambique for 27 months in the capital city of Inhambane province on the Indian Ocean. Beautiful place, wonderful people, gorgeous country. If you get a chance to go to Mozambique, go.
My name's Ian Heffley. I'm an RPCV from Mozambique. I served in Inhambane province from 2005 to 2008. I was a 2-year education volunteer in a village called Omaween near the Indian coast. And then I extended a 3rd year as a health volunteer in the provincial capital of Mashish. One of the stories, I was driving to work when I lived in Pittsburgh, actually, and there was an NPR story about a southern Mozambique English language theater company started by Peace Corps volunteers. And I was driving and I had to pull over because I thought, hey, that was my secondary project. And it was on NPR. And they didn't say my name or anything, but that was fine by me because I knew.
How did it get on NPR? How did they?
They were interviewing the charge at the American Embassy in Maputo, and he said the English language initiative in Mozambique, a Portuguese-speaking country, was gaining speed largely due to the work of Peace Corps volunteers in the country.
And one of the projects he mentioned was your project.
He mentioned my project and how important it is to take, for example, the taboo that surrounds HIV/AIDS in the Mozambican culture, put it out on stage for everybody to see, and then hopefully they'll start talking about it more.
My name is Veronica Martinez. I am an RPCV from Mozambique. I served from 2006-2007, and I would say that my most impactful experience was during PST when I got to shadow volunteer, and we went to a clinic where we got to talk to some of the women there. And the experience that I'm referring to is when we sat with a group of women who were just told that they were HIV positive. And we were not told that we were going to be sitting in on their session. So sitting there with these women who were so courageous to let us sit in on their session, by far was probably the most impactful experience in the beginning of my service. So I'll never forget their expressions, and I'll never forget how brave they were and how courageous they were to have to face this on their own.
My name is Emily Fogg, and I was in Mozambique from 2008 to 2010 in the city of Inhambane. And I worked with women and girls and HIV positive people doing health promotion.